you a wake up, I make good for you. Gonna do what a hoop, let's find now, see. Cardi, you know where I'm at, you know where I be. The club.
Attenzione, pickpocket!
You've probably heard this voice on your TikTok For You page. That's Monica Poli, a member of the group Cittadini Non Distratti, the Undistracted Citizens, which roams around Venice, Italy with one goal in mind: to stop pickpockets by shouting at them.
Attenzione, borseggiatrici!
But even with the Undistracted Citizens keeping their eyes peeled for pickpockets, there are things you can do to make it harder for pickpockets to target you. Use a secure crossbody bag that you can keep closed, especially one with a zipper. Don't leave your things unattended, and stay alert. Be careful not to show off any valuables either, and wear your bag on your front whenever possible. It's also a good idea to keep cash or valuables in inner pockets if your clothes have them, make copies of important documents and cards, and take photos of any expensive equipment in case something is stolen. And keep an eye out for anything that could be a setup, like a sudden distraction. Pickpockets often work in pairs or small groups, so one can distract a target while the others steal their belongings. As for Poli, she says she's been harassed and even attacked while calling out pickpockets. But that'll never stop her from keeping people and their belongings safe with her trademark catchphrase.
The solution of all of this is to solve the root of the problem, which is to give the Palestinian people them rights.
Palestine! Palestine!
This might look like Photoshop, but it's not. This nearly 100-year-old house was almost completely untouched by the wildfires that devastated Lahaina, Hawaii. The Miracle House has been in the community for decades and was once home to employees of the Pioneer Mill Company and Lahaina Ice Company, which distributed soda water, ice, and related products to the community. Because of its significance in Hawaiian history, the house was nominated for a historical site designation. Its current owners bought and revamped the house in 2021. They were away when the fire started and said they were told their property would probably be gone. So what spared it from the flames? The house was reportedly made of California redwood, which is naturally fire resistant, but the renovations the current owners made might have made the biggest difference. They installed a commercial grade steel roof and surrounded the house with river stones for around 3 feet. One expert said the stones were what probably stopped embers from reaching the house, since there was nothing combustible in the immediate area around the home. The owners said they feel guilty that their house survived while so many others were lost, but said they plan to use their home as a community support center once they're able to return to Lahaina. Striking union members used these trees for shade. Then, NBC Universal chopped off the tops of them. Members claim the studio intentionally butchered the tree branches to take away a much-needed source of shade during high temperatures. NBC Universal confirmed that the company trimmed the trees, but denied doing it purposely to make striking more challenging. But whatever the reason, the studio apparently didn't have a tree trimming permit in the first place. The trees outside the studio are managed by the city, and while businesses can get permits to manage trees near their properties, Los Angeles city officials said no permit had been issued for trimmings in the past 3 years at the location in question. Summer, according to a 1994 LA Times article, is also the wrong time of the year to prune landscape trees. The trees cut outside the NBC Universal location are ficus trees, which should be pruned between October and March or in May or June. Excessive pruning in mid to late summer can disrupt their growth cycle and make them susceptible to freeze damage. The WGA and SAG-AFTRA unions have reportedly each filed unlawful labor practice charges against NBC Universal for creating unsafe conditions at picketing sites, also referencing construction work.
Okay, LMNOPQRST. Okay.
The box didn't quite meet expectations. We don't want to think that they went to all the trouble to put this box in the monument and not put anything in it. So what we're going to do is we're going to collect all the silt at a later point. We'll screen it through a fine mesh screen to see if we can find any remains in it and determine what, if anything, was in here. Disappointment, but again, thinking, okay, we don't see anything right off the bat. They put this box in the monument, what's going on here? There's got to be more to this story, so.
I am the only person on the plane, and they have an entire flight crew. They do not want to do this flight. And loaded all the bags on the plane. How many bags do you have to load today, bro?
Passenger Charlie will be leaving in 10 minutes.
They pulled them from the hotel to come do this flight for just one person.
Small personal handheld devices like tablets, cell phones, and smartwatches all need to be placed in airplane mode at this time, sir.
Insert the manual into the buckle.
Sorry. I'm focusing.
Did you get that?
Yes. Wait, how do I take my seatbelt off?
Great, sweetie.
When directed to the on your vest will automatically eliminate the place to set and keep the